Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, it's been a long time since I've been in MFR. It's been about 4 months. And so, I hopped on the live stream tonight and that was pretty informative, but I really want to go over the things that are really different, the improvements that they made, and really talk about was it enough? Was it enough changes that they actually made to the game? So the first thing, I'm just going to go up here and we're going to take a look at, let's take a look at squad and companions. So they definitely have been adding some companions. I just did the event for the free Hulk and for the free Thor. The Hulk looks amazing. The Thor, I haven't really seen him at all in the game. I missed out on the Baron Mordo and it looks like the Ghost Rider. Got him at 1 star. Of course, there's a whole bunch of cash offers to try to get them above that. And I just didn't really fall for it. I had 30 companion tickets that I pulled. And so I did get the BAM up to a 3 star. And I got a couple other characters, up a little bit further. It wasn't too much progression that I made, but it was fun. I pulled 30 tickets. It was fine. I was able to upgrade Icarus to level 40, to Yondu to level 35. Those are the main two that I use right now. So let's go over to headquarters, to the Pegasus base. This is one big change. So the first thing is, I don't really understand these missions, how some are in there, some aren't. Is it like first come, first serve? I actually have to look into this more. I think it's pretty cool that there's these missions in there. I think that's fun. But I don't really think it is a big deal to me as a player for these rewards. It all comes down to the rewards for me, and these aren't going to do anything for me. So I haven't been paying much attention to those missions. The supply storage, on the other hand, that is definitely a difference. Getting more supply on my characters, on my squad, I think that has been a really nice improvement that they made. So kudos to Netmarble on the supply storage upgrade. And Transmuter is getting adjusted tomorrow. I really like the adjustments that are coming. But the biggest problem, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but the biggest problem we're left with is getting rid of these, or changing these bonus stats. I need another 6-star card in order to change them. I don't know if that's changing in the update that's coming overnight or not, but we need some sort of change with that, because they want me to waste a whole 6-star card just to go ahead and change those bonus stats. That's not economically feasible for majority of players. So that's definitely still an issue. Specialization, I know that they were going to change this at some point, making, your next odd be increased if you failed on a previous time. I don't know if that's been changed. I actually have to go back into dev notes and take a look at that, because I definitely want to upgrade these specializations. Speaking of specializations, raids got a really nice bump. So now instead of 3 levels, we have 4 levels. 5 levels. I can't hit that 5th level because I'm not level 120 yet. I'm only level 115. But the level 4 was actually a nice run to do. It wasn't very difficult because of my spender gear that I have, and it worked pretty smoothly. I won't talk about special ops because I never do it. Battle challenge. Battle challenge is really nice, except, let's see. I didn't do this last week. So they have these first clear rewards, which are really nice. These first clear rewards should refresh every week. They're they're very, very nice. There is a lot of region gear put into these rewards, a lot of good tickets, things that you need. You shouldn't just only get it once because the completion rewards are not that great. And so I would tell Netmarble to go back to the drawing board on that and just really allow players to get those every week. That would be a really nice buff for the game. I don't think Training Grounds changed all that much. I had left the game right when it came out, and I had played it a couple of times. I like the 3 hours. I like getting loot. It's a really nice game mode to just kind of let your phone go and farm some loot. The blitzes, they added the Mephisto Blitz, and pretty simple, not a problem. I'm like 1.5 million power, so of course it wasn't a whole heck of, a lot of difficulty for me. I enjoyed it. It was a nice fun blitz. No problems with it. Most Wanted, I didn't really see much change with that other than the spawning, and it looks like you're getting a little bit more notification, and it almost kind of tells you to clear out the bosses to really get that chance to increase to get a spawn going. So I think they're on the right track with that. I think that still needs more work, but the Most Wanted and spawns, I think, is definitely getting better. Arena, oh man, these game modes remain the problem. If you were to come into MFR and only play PvE content, it would be a fantastic game. And I say that because I was playing the new levels above 110 and some of the other content modes, and it's a blast. It's really nice. You don't need to buy spender gear. You can actually do a really good job. But it is the PvP that remains the crutch of the game. People are still getting one-shotted in any kind of PvP mode. People are still getting matched up with people they shouldn't be getting matched up. They're way out of their power brackets. There's still that problem. Dark Zone is still a stressor for a lot of people because you need those points from the Dark Zone, but you have so many people just one-shotting you left and right. So that still remains a problem. Coming tomorrow, we are going to be getting Alliance raids, and that's going to be interesting. So this is one thing that Diablo, the game that's coming out on mobile, Diablo Immortal, has talked about at length. They really don't want you to stick to one character, so they are going to be building in several different things set up so that you're not going to be just tied to one character, but you're also not going to be penalized for switching characters. Currently in MFR, you need to spend thousands of dollars on just one character. Now let's talk about another character. That's still thousands of dollars. And I don't know what the devs aren't understanding about this. Like, they have no concept of what it takes to build up a character. Even though they are running lots of tests, they say they play the game. They might do that on the live stream, but we all are like, you don't really play the game, do you? It seems like they play, quote unquote, play the game, but they don't actually understand when it comes to gear. They understand it from a talking point, but not an experience point. And I think that is, inherently one of the problems. I would be very shocked if they said that they understand it from an experience point, because I would call them a liar. Because no way would you play this game and see like you are actually having to spend thousands of dollars on a character to make that character PvP ready. I've been gone for 4 months, and do you know I'm still a top 30 Black Widow on our server? If we take a look at the rankings, there's a lot of players on the server. A lot of players on the server. This, of course, only shows the top 100. So if we take a look at who's probably my worst character, maybe Storm? Yeah, look at that. My Storm is 199,000. No, I'm not looking at that right. Hang on. My Storm is 2,657. So we have about, what? Let me see if my Storm is the lowest. Yeah, I would say it's about, 3,000 players. So we have about 3,000 players on the server. That's a really healthy server. That's a lot of active people playing. Now, do they play all the content modes? Probably not. One thing I could probably do is go in and complete one level of the battle challenge at the end of the week and really kind of see where everyone is at. But so we have about 3,000 players. And by the way, if you're on my server, send me a friend request. I don't got any friends because they all quit the game. So we have about 3,000 active players. And I think that is a very healthy server. Now, they had to consolidate 4 or 5 servers to get that. And if we think about it that way, about, 500-ish players on a server before that, which is probably why people were, getting a little bored and couldn't get things going. So consolidating the servers was probably the smartest thing for them to do. And I'm sure they're going to be consolidating servers again. But the crux of the issue is we're nowhere near where we need this game to be. The problem is gear, and the problem is cards. Those are mainly the two big problems. Now, they are fixing transmutation, which is a really good thing. However, they haven't fixed nanoing gear. They haven't fixed dropping more gear, because you need so much gear to get a piece of 6-star gear. And what happens if you have to re-roll that gear? I don't know I haven't seen any change with that. Correct me if I'm wrong, if there has been a change in that. But that is a huge problem. Getting a 6-star card, I'm trying to think. So you need what? You need 6 1-star cards to get a 2-star card. And then you need 6 of those to get a 3-star card. And then you need 6 of those to get a 4-star card. 6 of those to get a 5-star card. I mean, there's so many cards to get a 6-star card. It is so many. It's in the hundreds of cards. Hundreds of 1-star card. I would even say maybe even 1,000. I don't know. Someone do the math on that for me. But that's a massive issue. And to have to waste to re-roll bonus stats, it makes no sense. So, at the end of the day, I think the PvE content is solid. I think it's enjoyable. I think it's fun. I love the story. I love paying attention to it because I am a Marvel fan. But it's definitely the PvP stuff that's just so broken, and which is what's going to push people away by not fixing the core problems, cards and gear. If Diablo Immortal comes out with a much better gear system and a much better card system, they probably will do something different than cards. But if they come out with a better system, where do you think these players are going to go? They're not going to waste their time on this game. Even if they are a massive Marvel fan, I'm a massive Marvel fan. What I'm doing in this game is I'm just killing time until Diablo drops, until that launch date comes. Then that's where all my attention's going to go. I really want to check it out. Is it going to be better than MFR? Everything that they're saying and everything that we're seeing and all the information that they're relaying to us says it is. But we'll see. As for this game, it's enjoyable. It's just, I got hit with so many offers, and I just remembered spending in this game. Like, the spending never stopped. You never could spend enough, it seemed. Like, it was just like offer after offer after offer after offer. And in the last 4 months, it's been really nice having a lot of spare money and not spending it on this game. Or most mobile games. I haven't been playing a whole lot of mobile games, like some Heroes of the Dark, which is a fantastic game if you're looking for a free-to-play game. But yeah, I think it's after the pandemic in the past 2 years, and those of us being stuck inside and playing mobile games, we're so burnt out on spending. At least I am. I mean, if you think about what's going on in the real world with how expensive things are getting, I mean, their disposable income that they would spend on mobile gaming is drying up really fast. So, at the end of the day, I think devs should be supported. However, this is just so incredibly excessive. And to see some really nice balancing being done, but it's kind of like the outskirts of the city. Like, the city needs to be fixed, but they're just fixing the fence on the outskirt of the city, and really not addressing the problem. And it's been 4 months. I'm not sure when or if they're going to address the problem, but I'm going to go have fun with this game. Play for what it is. I bought a pack for 99 cents, and I haven't spent another $1 on this game. And I don't think so, because my mentality is the moment I start spending, it's just not going to stop. And so I'm not about that. I want to have fun in gaming. I will go and play on my Xbox or my PC. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know if I missed anything that you know about. I would love to be more educated in the changes that happened in the game. Take care, and I will talk with everyone later.